Hi, and welcome back to Your Future, Your Finances. We're continuing our conversation with Khalid Usmani of Guidevine.com. This is about choosing the right financial advisor for you, both what you're trying to accomplish and the credentials and background and skills that they have. It's a very important decision. Welcome back.
Thanks.
So before we were talking about once you've narrowed it down to a couple people, let's say, and you're interested in speaking with them, what are some things that you want to prepare and expect from that meeting?
Yeah, absolutely. So, one step before that, I think once we talked about some narrowing down, what are your personal preferences? The next thing that a lot of people do is, well, okay, I kind of know what I want. Well, where do I go? Mm-hmm. And most common thing is, well, I'm going to ask my family member or friend that has an advisor or has some sort of financial relationship with someone for advice. And what you'll often find is that may not be the right person for you. So you may end up going on Google and typing in, find a financial advisor. You may go on Yelp. You may go on LinkedIn. And it can be very difficult because when you do these searches, you'll literally find hundreds, if not thousands, of results on advisors on different firms. And one of the things that we at Guidevine do is we help sort the list of these thousands of advisors to a small set of vetted advisors that meet certain criteria. So sites like Guidevine and other sites like it are really helpful tools in helping you find professionals in your area that can help you with your finances. And I think once you've found these people, one of the things that I think is critical that people forget or may get kind of bogged down in the details is that it's certainly important to find someone that has the right skills, the credentials, experience that you're looking for. But ultimately, or at least the other half of the equation is this someone that you would trust?
Yeah. Is
this a personality or of someone that you like? Because ultimately, you're trying to create a fit because this is a person that you would be talking to about some, sensitive information about your life and your plans and things like that, and you want to feel comfortable. And through that search, finding people that can help make you feel that way is very important. So one of the things at Guidevine that we do that we think is really helpful is that advisors that have videos really help let their personality come out that way.
Makes sense.
Very quickly, you can watch that video in a few seconds, get a sense of their personality, and we think that's a really important part of at least narrowing down who you want to meet with.
Yeah. So then you get into payment, and the site doesn't necessarily take care of that, but there's different types of fee structures. Talk a little bit about them.
Yeah, so this is an important question when you start talking to advisors. So certainly you want to make sure that they have your best interest in mind. So understanding kind of their firm structure and who they work for is very important. But also understanding how they get paid. They should have your best interest in mind ultimately, and you should know exactly how they're getting paid are they getting paid every time they do a trade? Are they getting paid a flat fee based on the amount of money that you're investing with them? Is it an hourly thing? Is it an annual retainer? So there are different fee structures out there. What's the best fee structure? I would say is, well, it depends on what you need. If you just need to talk to someone a couple times a year, maybe an hourly fee structure is good. But if you're looking for someone to do a bit more holistic management of your money and provide you ongoing advice, perhaps a flat fee as a percentage of assets makes sense. Or if you're just looking for a financial plan, you may be okay paying a certain amount of money just for that plan. So regardless of what you choose, it's important to know how you're being charged so that, one of the biggest costs that people don't realize is the fees that they're getting charged.
So you have somebody you're meeting with. Does the site or your organization help people with questions to bring to the advisor?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually have a guide on our site at guidevine.com that helps you. It's a detailed checklist in terms of what are the questions that you should ask. So for example, one of the things that you may want to know is that has the advisor worked with other people like me? So if you're a physician, if you're a business owner, if you're a teacher, you may want to work with other people that have had experience working with you. For a government employee, you may have to make sure that someone has experience working with your types of retirement plans. It makes a big difference. So in our guide, we actually go through all of these questions in terms of how to ask those, what's the right way to do it. And a lot of times you shouldn't feel shy. This is your money, this is your livelihood, this is your future, and you should feel very empowered to ask these questions because you should.
Yeah, definitely. So you have an initial relationship, things are implemented, moved around, decided on, then maintaining that relationship. Any tips on that?
Yeah, so this is, I think, one of the areas that a lot of people kind of, I would say, pull their foot off the gas. You know, you're really excited, you want to find the right advisor, you do a lot of research, you find someone that you can trust and you believe in, but like anything else, you need to kind of continue and create some level of accountability. And I think a lot of great advisors out there that will build that into their process, but you should always feel comfortable reaching out to your advisors. You should expect that they reach out to you proactively. So if the only time you hear from your advisor is when you call them, you may want to revisit that relationship. But, you know, I would say, you know, every few years or every, you know, you have to choose the time frame that's appropriate for you. In our guide, we kind of spell that out. But you should revisit that relationship. Is it still working for you? Have there been significant changes in your financial position that may make this relationship between this advisor not the best? It may be, but you should just look at it, take a look at it, and if you continue to feel comfortable, if that advisor is continuing to provide value to you and your family, then you should do that. But definitely don't press the snooze button and just kind of hope that things will be fine 10 years from now and you're unhappy down the road. That's something you certainly want to avoid.
Absolutely. Site sounds interesting. Getting a lot of traffic, I bet. It's a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Congrats to you. I saw you guys on CNBC as well, and then you have an enterprise product.
Yeah.
That's good too. We got to wrap up. We're speaking with Khalid Usmani of Guidevine.com on finding the right financial advisor. Thank you very much for watching. We've got another great segment for you coming up.